subsequent.
The usual incredible rendition of Land of Our Fathers, national anthem, in an absolutely rocking Cardiff City Stadium. It's likely to be an emotional occasion. Craig Bellamy makes 4 changes to Thursday's loss to England. In come Cabango, Thomas, James and Harris as Wales switch to a back 5. Ben Davies earns his 100th cap tonight. Skipper is just the 4th Welshman to that milestone. Quality to come from the bench in the shape of Brennan Johnson in particular. Officials this evening are from Germany, led by Daniel Siebert. Pascal Müller as our video assistant referee. Craig Bellamy takes on Rudy Garcia this evening. Garcia is Belgian essentially, from France, but national team. Two players that came up against one another plenty in the Premier League. Ben Davies for Tottenham, Kevin De Bruyne with Manchester City, albeit he's now wearing the blue of Napoli. Rudy Garcia makes 3 alterations from the goalless draw against North Macedonia. Meunier is referred to Castagna, while Onana and De Ketelaere are both now fully fit. Salamakers is injured and hasn't travelled. Could well be De Ketelaere playing as centre forward. Trossard did play there, however, against the Macedonians. Been there and done it before. Now, Belgium in the past, here en route to Euro 2016, and then at the tournament proper itself, beating Brune et al. En route to that incredible run to the semi-finals of France 2016. Inspirational words from the captain Ben Davies on this evening when he brings up 3 figures as a player for his country. At Cardiff City Stadium in mid-October. Belgium do it all again. Doku immediately showing confidence. Speed post. Been in something of a transitional phase are Belgium. Seeking out Trossard. Williams doing the tidying up. Somewhere between their golden generation, coming through younger crops. Craig Bellamy has only lost once in a competitive game since he took the Wales top job. Was in the reverse fixture. And he was only a few short minutes away from what would have been a draw that felt like a win. Battle back from 3-0 down to 3 each, ready to be disappointed by that 88th-minute winner from Kevin De Bruyne. By Courtois. Across the head of Davis there. Spoke of his pride at bringing up the milestone of 100 caps, only the 4th Welshman to do it. Bale. It's good to see the other 3. What's put to Rudy Garcia that Wales have been Belgium's bête noire? Says the past is for you Belgians to deal with, I'm French. Onana finding Trossard, De Kuiper. Able to find Onana again, and got sorry forward back now for Wales. De Bruyne. Ampadu, nice disguise on the pass. Nico Williams across! And it was very nearly a goal for Thomas. Now appealing for a corner. Indication it was offside. It's close there. With Mark Harris. Still seeking first international goal. Wales didn't defend set pieces as well against England. An opportunity with a dead ball situation of their own here. With the corner, hit by Ampadu. Haven't quite cleared their lines just yet. Wilson. A naive challenge from De Ketelaere. It wasn't going anywhere. Wales starting on the front foot here. Right from the word go then. We lived up to that in the opening 4 minutes. Looking for a fast start here. Thomas with the ball in, lovely shake to it. Cabango hits it wide. A couple of shikers for the home side. This one from Harris, this one from Cabango. From Wales again. That was a risky challenge, it could have gone in anyway. Big appeals for a foul on Brooks. Did win a penalty in the reverse fixture. Risky challenge coming in from De Kuiper, could have easily. It was an own goal. Just stood his ground there. He leant into David Brooks. Thomas with another corner, run away by De Ketelaere. Williams starts again. It's not the same potent side Belgium without Romelu Lukaku. Right at the end of pre-season for Napoli, yet played a competitive game at club level alongside De Bruyne. Lovely ball through there. Come off his line to get there before Harris. Davis. Thomas. Rudy Garcia said his side would come here and try and win the game, but he said if they're not able to win the match, they weren't against North Macedonia, make sure their opponents don't go away with maximum points. Davis with the ball forward, watched by Meunier. Players that has straddled the goal generation with the current crop, with the likes of Courtois and De Bruyne. Trying to win a corner there. Harris managed that. The knee of Zeno de Bast. It in. It's a free header! What a start this is for Wales! with the cross, and Joe Rodon completely unattended to guide it past Courtois. It's only his second ever international goal, and they both come in 2025. This set piece does the trick. Not the start Belgium were envisaging. But they are checking a possible offside in the lead up to the goal. Rodon's joy could yet be very short-lived. We are hoping for a reprieve. Belgium have not started well. Second complete, the goal stands. And from the roar you can hear that Rodon's goal counts. Something about Belgium for Wales brings out the best in them. And to think, Diable Rouge came into this match on the back of 3 straight clean sheets. Previous team to score against them, Wales, in June, 3 times. Bruyne is looking to respond now. Doku. Done Wales ragged in the summer. Still Doku. Expected. Very misplaced Belgian pass this evening. Going to be greeted by cheers from the Partisan home crowd. Bellamy doing sterling work. Wales head coach. Not to call him a manager, but to refer to him as the head coach. Struggles to try and improve the players that he works with, the raw material. Wales currently winning every 50-50. Long by Davis. Difficulty now for Wales will be to keep doing what they have been thus far. It's got them here. It'll be easy for them to sit back and try and defend this lead, but it's come so early. Need to press ahead and try and keep Belgium under pressure. So Rodon got the opening goal, the 3-0 win against Liechtenstein. Struck against Belgium, much more prominent now on his CV. Theat, and by Ampadu, put forward by Brooks.
Fred Ingerson.
Game is ongoing between North Macedonia and Kazakhstan.
And Kunku. Really smart pass, it's a deflected shot as well.
Game is ongoing between North Macedonia and Kazakhstan.
In the end, it's a comfortable save for Olafsson.
World Cup qualifiers is goal difference first and foremost.
Just like to join in like this, Jurkunde.
Could win tonight, they can not only significantly boost their chances of qualifying for the World Cup, they'll also really hinder Belgians in the process.
Score against Real Sociedad.
End of September. Coming out. That is a
frequent goal scorer, though. France's right back.
One of the players. Caution away from suspension.
65%
in the Wales starting 11.
No great surprise to this point. Remember, France should be in front, and Kunku with that really golden chance. Inside the opening couple of minutes.
Are eager in trying to dispossess after Fiat. Silver lining will be that we'll serve that one-match suspension away at Liechtenstein as opposed to the final match day. Sees Wales take on North Macedonia here. Ketelare. Onana. Wilson goes to press. Trossard. Harry's asking his teammates to join him in the press. Something that Bellamy felt was absent in their disappointing defeat against England, friendly on Thursday. Wales with 24 hours more rest than Belgium, played on Friday. Thomas is possessed by Meunier. De Ketelare now. De Bruyne in the middle. De Ketelare. Here's the Ketelare asking for a penalty. Onana didn't reach it. Poked into touch by James. The referee will just halt proceedings. Check whether De Ketelare had a case. Seems strange that he tried to scoop it towards a teammate as opposed to going for goal himself. Good shot there. The arm was outstretched by Ethan Ampadu, but had proximity on his side. He was only a yard and a half away from the Atalanta man. We'll evaluate whether the arm was in a natural or an unnatural position. On behalf of his team, nervous wait here for the home fans. Didn't seem to make a motion towards the ball after do, but the arm was outstretched as the Ketelare chipped it in. Here comes the on-field review. The referee has seen enough. Penalty to Belgium. Bellamy argues the toss with the fourth official, Daniel Schlager. Ethan Ampadu pleads his innocence. What a chance for Belgium to level 8 minutes after falling behind. do now, hoping for a favour. Carl Darlow, his goalkeeper, to get him out of trouble. Werner, who broke Welsh hearts. In terms of the number of goals, Belgium squandered a 3-goal lead. They need to win the game late on. Come around, it's Bellamy's side that has spurned the advantage. Craig Bellamy now serve a touchline ban. Liechtenstein. Cardiff in response to his protest following the award of the penalty. Players were very honest after they saw that result filter through on Friday evening. It gave them a big lift. The fact that Belgium and North Macedonia could only draw meant that Belgium know that 3 wins in their final matches here will be enough for them to top the group. Easier said than done when they have to play both Belgium this evening and North Macedonia in the final round of games. The upshot to that is both on this ground. On by Courtois, Doku giving chase. Bring into his penalty area. The frustrating thing for Wales will be the fact that Belgium haven't yet opened them up. He came out of nothing really. An innocuous fall in from Ketelare. Even more important for Belgium in the absence of Lukaku. Tielemans, a big miss as well. Their appointed captain by Rudy Garcia after he replaced Domenico Tedesco. Great pace shown there by Harris. He'll get there too. In the end, it needed Popey behind by Meunier. Belgium looking suspect defensively all of a sudden. Some direct running of Mark Harris causing problems. Yeah, showing his age initially. Just slowed Harris down. From this side of the pitch that the opening goal came. Sorba Thomas corner for Joe Rodon. Again there to head it clear. Sorba Thomas. Meunier with the cross. Belgium's turn to enjoy a good spell of possession.
no doubt.
Doku is after it. Keep it in as well. Doku, Meunier arriving! And Belgium have turned it around. Belgium in transition, hurting Wales. Trossard with a big diagonal. Doku kept it in play, not sure whether Darlow could have come and retrieved it. Doku spotted the run of Thomas Meunier. Terrific hit from the full-back. Flash past Darlow at his near post. It's been quite the response from Belgium to falling behind. He's always had an eye for goal, Thomas Meunier. The evening when he wins his 75th cap, he's now into double figures. 10th goal for his country. Rudy Garcia, ecstatic. Second goal of this qualifying campaign, having scored the 6th in that 6-0 win over Kazakhstan. They scored 12 without conceding in September in Belgium, pushing aside Liechtenstein and Kazakhstan, the next two opponents after this one. Nico Williams losing the ball. Belgium are going to try and press home their advantage now. Doku again causing problems with his pace. Run for Trossard. Position in the first place release. The City man. Found by Williams on down to Trossard. Space of goals. In the opening 25 minutes back in June between these two sides, 3 in the first 25 minutes, all for England the other night. Despite making that early breakthrough, pegged right back to Bruyne and Meunier. Kuiper with the ball in. Hayat attacks it, and again he should really have done better, at least hit the target after Hayat. Just wondering whether it might have caught the arm of Cabango here as it came back in. It did, but not before hitting his back first. Hayat just snatched at the shot. Could have easily been 3-1 Belgium. Need to settle again. A bit ragged their play since the penalty equaliser. Rodon. Is now playing regular first-team football again with Lille, which is just across the border into France, close to Belgium. It's also where Rudy Garcia made his name, winning that double in Ligue 1. Eden Hazard et al. Used the spell in Turkey with Trabzonspor to get over an injury. goals in his relatively young international career. Meunier heads it clear. Duran has done well. Fine De Bruyne though. Sorba Thomas. Davis. Build up by Wales. Thomas now. This is Ampadu. Sliced by Courtois under pressure there from Harris. 4-1 by De Kuyper. Rodon, loose, Onana. Leads the teammate, but he finds Raskin, and on to Doku now. De Ketelar in support, Doku, and here's Trossard. Rodon with an all-important block, L2 is 3-1. He's criticised for lack of potency against North Macedonia. Trossard, lovely late arrival there. Rodon just stuck out a leg and hoped to make the block, and in the end it's priceless intervention. Jeremy Doku again, causing all manner of problems for Wales. De Bruyne with the corner. Onana's header. Want another penalty. Realistic appeal this time. Thomas. Looking out to Meunier. Raskin. There from Marcotea. A little bit loose from Courtois. Bellamy was plenty to Belgium in terms of his coaching development, as well as some company's assistant with Anderlecht and then with Burnley. To work with the likes of Jeremy Doku, then of the past. He knows there's still a weakness or two in Debat's game. Defender who's with Sporting, Portugal. Raskin, risky square ball to his goalkeeper there. Still with Harris quickly on the scene. Pressing is part of what they do, Wales. Harris. Meunier gets it clear. Raskin's lost the ball. Nico Williams. Brooks. Ampadu. Cabango. With the ball in, there's a late run. Wilson tried to chest it down, instead he stands it up. Whether he could have took that first time. Trossard struggling defensively. Williams went down. It's just a goal kick. What an opportunity that was for Harry Wilson. Thomas's delivery again causing problems for Belgium. Between the gap, chest tight, that was the issue. The other option might have been the diving header, but even then he was running away from goal to keep it alive. Harry Wilson. Again, Doku is after this, so too De Ketelaere. Doku now, lovely first touch. Too quick for Cabango. Doku, De Bruyne. For him is a huge opportunity. Belgium could already be well on their way to winning this game. This touch from Doku is outstanding. At the pace and acceleration to get away from a couple of red shirts. Too much power and too little precision. Thomas. Away to Doku. They couldn't find the net. Putting that right this evening. Shade under 3 incidentally against the Macedonians. De Bruyne. De Kuiper with the hit. Not far away from the top corner. Already has 4 goals for his nation, Maxime De Kuiper. This was a foot or so away from number 5. Gala will say he had it covered. Easy. Wilson, Pascal did well. He's down his opposite number, Teat. So who's spotted there? Crowd demanding urgency in Wales's play. Joe Rodon. Wilson. Brooks. Up to Brooks. Wilson takes over. Flipped by Archer Seat. Rodon's unhappy because Wales could have had an advantage there. Maxime De Kuiper in the air. Spots David Brooks there too. Can't hang long enough in the air. Needless to say, it's been a really entertaining game of football. The equaliser from 12 yards, Kevin De Bruyne, but it's been a clumsy occasion. Just one such slip. At least hit the target as well a few short minutes ago. With the throw. Sorba Thomas has improvised. Thomas there again. Davis. Find Harris. Doku. Moving out. Content for Wales to have it. Ampadu finding Thomas, running at Meunier. Thomas with the cross by Defat. Twice big pick tonight, Sorba Thomas, to be direct. Falls into the box. It was his assist for the opening goal, lest we forget. From a dead ball situation. Launched in by Ampadu. Nana away. Ampadu's got to the loose ball, but De Bruyne has released Doku, and here come Belgium in transition with Trossard. De Bruyne on the far side, De Ketelaere through the middle. Could have easily gone into his own net from Harry Wilson. It is, it's a pretty decent clearance. That's the danger for Wales, pursuing an equaliser that will occasionally leave themselves exposed. Let's try from Trossard. Doku, Meunier. Doku, Trossard, Raffien, Doku. Football in tight areas by Belgium. De Bruyne puts it behind for another corner. It's an opportunity to increase their lead here before the break. Quote Craig Bellamy, Jeremy Doku can lose you in a phone booth. With the corner. Raskin didn't get the shout from De Kuiper if he did even hear it. Left back was winding up for the volley. Raskin. And again. Onana. Trossard. Long from Courtois. It's broken here for De Kuiper. Too much on it for De Ketelaere. He's up for offside in any case. He wanted a penalty. Pretty easy decision for Raphael Foysen on the far side. That will have gone up. Just there, there was a touch from Trossard because Ketelaere was behind the ball. Took a chance, Cabango. Belgium have already had one penalty awarded via on-field review. So a second. Red ball has found its voice. Away by De Kuiper. Raskin. Stabilising force in midfield. Who's blocked off there. Very experienced official, Daniel Sieber. Most recent Bundesliga match was Bayern's 3-0 win at Eintracht Frankfurt. Bayern coached by Bellany's good mate Vincent Kompany. He took charge of Chelsea's narrow victory over Benfica in the Champions League. Théard. They look to that diagonal towards Doku. Williams. Cabango. Davis now. Idea the ball inside. for Brooks. Wilson. Look at Brooks again. Wilson with the cross. He's as far as Ampadu. Nice ball inside. Wilson! Looks for a teammate, and he could have easily gone himself. Fine margins tonight for Wales. Great vision from Ethan Ampadu. Is clearly onside. Harry Wilson. First touch was on the money. Back himself to pick out the far corner, was looking for Harris. That was the hit from Jordan James, which needed big left hand from Thibaut Courtois. He owes his international return to Rudy Garcia. Fell out of favour with previous coach Domenico Tedesco. One of Garcia's first acts was to go to Madrid to talk to Courtois. Whilst he was there, he spoke to Axel Witsel, then at Atletico, now Girona. For the on-field review that we had, to Belgium's equaliser, the penalty. Really no injuries to report. Wales trying to finish the first half stronger of the two sides. Nice touch around the corner. Nico Williams. Nana with the stretch. Williams again. Spotted Brooks run. Ampadu. Wilson. Foul by Doku. Costa. To Ketelada. Ernie is getting forward again from full-back. That should have been a foul on Harry Wilson. Moment there, Rascal thought Doku was trying to dispossess him. It was a teammate, and instead it was fellow Belgian in blue. De Ketelade gliding away from Cabango. Well, send it back, Thomas. Changed his ball forward. De Bruyne. Nana over the top. Man on there, Nico Williams. Goes down as much as anything. Costa. Some faces in that crowd. Ampadu. Essex charge. Produce a big second half performance against Belgium once again. Back in June. Case of what did for the home side. Wales led early on through Joe Rodon. Then Belgium equalised from 12 yards. Kevin De Bruyne converting after Ampadu had handled. Stage was set for Thomas Meunier to latch on to Doku's pass. This goal is what separates the two sides at the break. Half-time score, Wales 1, Belgium 2. turned around a deficit into a lead. Trailed 1-0 early on. Joe Rodon's headed goal for Wales. De Bruyne from the penalty spot, and Meunier midway through the first half mean that Belgium have a precious lead here in the Welsh capital. They know that if they can complete the job this evening, they have pretty benign fixtures on paper. Especially with Liechtenstein at home in the final match day. Before that, to Astana, which is never easy. This is the big one you feel for them this evening. Wales won't be overawed by this deficit, but the onus is on them to come out in the second half and try and get back into this game. Belgium took charge of the contest in the first half, but Wales have already shown that they can hurt the Belgians. So then the same 22 players resume the match that started the game. Davis certainly won't want to be on the losing side in the evening when he makes 100th cap. Thomas. Davis. Good looking ball in for Harris, a little too close to the goalkeeper. Looks likely to snaffle anything inside his 6-yard box, Thibaut Courtois. Onana, Raskin, Zidane. Wilson couldn't make a tackle, having been booked in the first half. Doku. He's toying with the Welsh defenders. Doku, he's got through here. Can he pick the pass? Very nearly. Trossard's won a corner. Better in 1v1 situations in world football than Jeremy Doku, making Ben Davis there. Wales did well, but Williams in particular, just about keeping the ball out. He's a skill, superb. Pieces it in. Get it clear. Debat. De Bruyne. Anzi Ketelare. Doku. Still Doku! Very nearly shades what he did in the reverse fixture. Shifting it inside and almost bending it into the top corner. Not sure Darlow is getting there. Certainly wasn't. Understandably, Belgium's policy now is to get the ball to Doku, ask him to make things happen. Cabango. Davis. In behind. Got the weight right on those passes in behind. Well, so far this evening. De Bruyne. In it's with Doku. Potential game changers on the bench. Wales, Keeper Moore is one if they want to go direct. Johnson so often big game player for club and country. They're challenged there by Amadou Onana. Ketelada still going here. Ketelada gets the shot away, tracks it wide. Very unique, languid running style to Charles Ketelada. Very hard to knock off the ball. Just seems to shift the ball away from opponents as they try to close him down. For him in that he got that big money move to Milan straight from Club Brugge, didn't work out. Then rediscovered his best form at Bergamo with Atalanta. Long by Darlow, long by De Kuyper, Ampadu and Williams. Build-up play by Wales. Ampadu over the top. Out finds De Kuyper. He's looking for that Trossard. Good officiating from the German referee. With his assistant on the far side. Davis might be in trouble here. Free pause considered before producing the yellow card for Davis. Wilson in the book. It wasn't a malicious foul, but it was certainly a tactical one. Doku was away. Belgium on the counter. And Davis knew that. De Baz, Meunier, will ball the trap. Two sides will be conscious of the scoreline in Skopje between North Macedonia and Kazakhstan, but Rudy Garcia and Sean Craig Bellamy focused on holding up their end of the bargain here first and foremost, and then hoping for good news to filter through from Kazakhstan, from a Kazakhstan perspective rather. Situation ahead of kickoff where Macedonia could win against Kazakhstan this evening and beat Wales here next month. They would top the group. Belgium knew that if they could win tonight plus 2 victories in November, they would finish first, and so too Wales. Same situation. Ethan Ampadu, Wilson, Williams wants the return. Favourite there against Trossard, this time stays on his feet. Nearly conceded a corner, it is a goal kick in the end. Wales have several routes into the playoffs if they weren't to top this section. Group J, helped by their performance in the Nations League in 4, where they top the section, 3 wins and 3 draws. Belgium needed to get past Ukraine on aggregate in March to avoid relegation from Ligue A. Rudy Garcia's first match was actually a 3-1 defeat in Spain in Murcia. Ukraine, they turned that tie around 3-0 in the second leg. Actually a defeat to Israel in the previous edition of the Nations League that cost his predecessor, Domenico Tedesco's job. Ben Davies. Thomas with the ball through. Davis has got there, wrapped his foot around it. Better though from Wales. Nice third man run from the captain. Short James getting involved. The perfect pass really from Sorba Thomas. See what Davis is trying to do, just cut it back towards Harris. point to the fact that Wales have a centre forward this evening in a crunch game against Belgium. He's never scored for his country. Mark Harris, this is his 15th cap. Williams, good ball that. Harry Wilson now, 1v1 with Teat. Wilson, Harris, couldn't find Wilson. This is a nice run from Mark Harris. Wilson wanted on his left foot so he could strike it first time instead of prodded to the other side. His weight was on his left foot, that's why he couldn't retrieve it. Good ball to execute with on the other side. Rodon, big up. Williams. Away by Meunier. Hey, this was aggressive. Thomas. By injuries to Dan James and Aaron Ramsey, both of whom were part of the initial squad before pulling out. Jordan James, Harris on the half turn. James, corner of Doku, better from Wales. Starting to find their feet again. Was from a corner. Opened the scoring in the first place. Way to go about things from the referee. Preemptively take action. Issue a warning. Don't have to make a pretty controversial decision. Thomas to the corner. Again it's to Ketelada. How many times this evening have Wales failed to beat the first man? One time they got the delivery right, they scored. Thomas. Running at Meunier. Finding a cutback. So often in the right place. Doku. The ball to Ampadu. No one in the middle to Sorba Thomas. Wilson now making the run. Well, start again with Ampadu. Brooks. To Wilson. Onana. De Bruyne. Find the Ketelada. Wales on top. Not in terms of the scoreline, but currently in the ascendancy. Thomas urged to run at Meunier. Thomas. Lay off there by Brooks for Wilson. Clever idea. He sense the goal might be on the way. For David Brooks. Lively Brennan Johnson is on in his stead. Scored the winner in the Europa League final, lest we forget. So 2 goals for Wales against Belgium. Jordan James. Cabango. but catch your opponent even if you're in control of the ball. It can be sanctioned. There's a lot of that, but it's what you would call intelligent play from a Belgian perspective. Pleased to be back, having missed the September international break for injury. Here's another player based in the Premier League, Timothy Castagne, facing the Kuiper. Castagne very useful in that he can operate on both sides, alternating with the Meunier at right back, but play on the left for half an hour plus added time. Seems to be a defensive-minded switch from Rudy Garcia, conscious that the Kuiper was frequently beaten in the air at the back post. Burner on the header, scored. The whistle's gone. Already has 3 goals for his new club Napoli, albeit none of them from open play. Kevin De Bruyne scored on his debut against Sassuolo on the opening weekend. That was from a free kick he bent in, trying to find a teammate, went all the way into the far corner, and since then, a pair of penalties. One in Florence, one at San Siro. One in the winning course, one in the losing course. Tonight his penalty. That's Belgium in front. Keep them all being anxious to get on, make an impact. De Bruyne with the ball in. Hands from Carlo. Are playing with fire, not actively pursuing a third goal. David, good game, and same as a pass. He's so highly rated. So 22 until the end of this month to pass. Impressive to be starting centre back for a major nation like Belgium. Ampadu. Williams. Rodon. Brennan Johnson. Cabango. I wanted James to turn there. Thomas. Jordan James. Thomas again. Davis is in space. Thomas with the ball in. Properly headed clear there. Belgium got away with it. Ampadu wins it back. To shoot. Then he finds Nico Williams. Johnson. Could have gone anywhere. Onana showing his cool head. Castagne taking it into touch. Stopped them, I apologise. Belgium content to defend, to contain. Seems to be challenging Wales to have the quality to break them down from open play. Too long over the throw. throw there, Thomas Meunier. Doku's after this. Cabango had a head start. Raskin. Kipelada. Doku now, 1v1. It's back well. Meunier. Player down in blue. Raskin. That's why players now been halted. A footballing family does Raskin. His father Thierry was a professional. Been at Rangers now for 2.5 years. His father actually went on a rant against now former Rangers head coach Russell Martin. Meantime has been yellow carded. Now, a furry friend amongst the action. Wales needs someone that sort of ability to crawl and wriggle in tight spaces. Unavailable for selection to the trip to Kazakhstan after that yellow card. He won't mind as long as the goal that he scored in the first half keeps Belgium's notice in front. Wilson. Thomas. Away from Raskin, and he ran out of pitch. Spoke about his ability to adapt. He'll be prepared for whatever comes, but he's learned to expect the unexpected. Win, lose or draw, he will know how to react to this. The loss to England was good preparation for Wales. Sometimes you need a loss. You're not shared by everyone. But it gave Wales an insight into expected to beat the top nation. Doku, well played Cabango, stuck at it. Nothing wrong with that from Cabango. Superior body strength. By Theat. Sampadu. Losing out to Trossard before winning it back. Then giving it straight to Onana. De Bruyne. Doku. This is where he's dangerous. Doku! Straight at Darlow. One area of his game that he still needs to work on, his end product. Doku become a more capable provider. Probably doesn't score as many goals as he should. The ability, someone gets into as many goal-scoring positions as he does. Davis is now down. It's a concern. Wales captain on this big night. Grimace is the left hamstring. not what they need. Nana was never likely to last the full 90 minutes. He's missed most of the early portion of this season through injury. So it's prompted a switch with Hans van Aken. One stabiliser for another. Van Aken, part of the Club Brugge side. Skipper. 6 goals this season as well across all competitions. There's Ian Rush, Wales legend. Wales won't be forced into making a change, they hope, when it comes to Ben Davies. Not just his defensive abilities, his charisma, his leadership that's been so talked up by teammates and coaching staff alike. But understandably some concern there with supporters based not only on the scoreline but because of Ben Davies. It all started well. Joe Rodon's goal inside the first 10 minutes had Wales up and running. It was sloppy from Ampadu, allowed Belgium to equalise in a penalty spot. Kevin De Bruyne handling the pressure before Thomas Meunier lashed it into the roof of the net. The Doku's cut back. That's hugely frustrating on the night when he became Wales' only 4th ever centurion. Davies' night ends early through injury. Pushing on. So what that does mean is it's an opportunity now for Broadhead. David Silva. Silva got 90 minutes in that defeat to England. That's what he's doing by Seax. Thomas. An attacking change really from Wales going with Broadhead. Must be done by Doku. De Bruyne stretching the pitch. Pascal waits in the middle. Meunier. Ketelare. Taking hold of the ball. Straight in Wales. Won by Courtois. Another opportunity to equalise. Belgium would love a 3rd goal. That's awkward for Darlow. Headed it straight to Van Aken. Now Trossard. Another penalty to Belgium. This time it's Jordan James who lent into the ball. And Wales have twice handed opportunities to the visitors to score. Just as they were looking to make inroads back into the game, chance for Belgium potentially to pull out of sight. Trossard playing it infield and he clearly lent into it there. Jordan James, he knew immediately. Once he'd shoved his elbow at the ball, no real danger, it's just an instinctive gesture. Bellamy looks resigned to his side's fate now. Darlow didn't get right in the first half when De Bruyne equalised from 12 yards. Checking as to whether the referee's instincts were correct. It seems to me that it caught the forearm as opposed to the shoulder. James leaning into it too. Their motion towards the ball, hence why the penalty stands. To make those sort of mistakes at this level. De Bruyne scores again from the penalty spot. Darlow gets right on this occasion, but Belgium now have breathing room. Meunier's goal sandwiched between a pair of Kevin De Bruyne penalties, and it's a long way back now for Wales. The captain kept his cool. Haven't been at their best, but haven't needed to be tonight. Just making the most of Welsh shortcomings. Look how close Darlow was to keeping this out. Got a hand to it, but it's mere fingertips. Very similar. The way the penalty was awarded, De Ketelaere scooping it against Ampadu's outstretched arm. Trossard doing likewise with Jordan James. The net result, the Kevin De Bruyne penalty. Wales find the courage to make it 3 each. First of all, they need to make it 3-2. Done it in the past, in recent memory against Belgium. It's whether they have what it takes this evening. James. Johnson. Williams. Johnson takes over. Burst of acceleration. Rodon. Sloppy touch from Broadhead. Doku. Meunier. De Bruyne. Found Meunier again. Space on the far side. Doku instead finds Meunier. A couple of blue shirts over there. In Belgium there was an overload and they've spotted it. Trossard. Capstagni making the run forward. Van Aken now. De Ketelaere. Ketelaere with the cross. Meunier's header. Doku. Still Doku. To shift it back inside. Bend it. Know what's coming. Doesn't make it any easier to stop. Have managed to turn their fortunes around against Wales, or 5 unbeaten against Wales all this evening since that iconic win for the Welsh Euro 2016. James, away from Doku. Ketelaere working hard, out of possession. Nico Williams. Seen too much of Brennan Johnson since he's come on. Ampadu. Harris. Where's Johnson? Wanted the flag. Williams delivers. Comes to Thomas. Thomas with the cross. The flick from Harris. Not far away. Flag has now gone up. I think for the earlier offside. Trying to either help it into the path of a teammate or perhaps guide it into the far corner. Belgium deciding to ring the changes now. Ketelada won the first penalty. Evening of industry and endeavour and quality on the ball. Malik Fofana will offer different qualities, searing pace. Kevin De Bruyne having scored 2 separate penalties. First one comprehensively, the second one with a hit to the scare. Watch what remains from the bench. Son, astonishing 133rd cap. Arthur Théat withdrawn. So the Rondon Mekele makes the 5th appearance in his country, another from the Brugge contingent. Van Aken, who we've already seen, and Joachim said to his international debut against North Macedonia on Friday. Doku, away from Cabango. Starting to wander. Witsel. As much as anything for his versatility. Garcia spoke about he can play at centre-back. He did for Atletico Madrid in defensive midfield as he is now. Fofana, gets it back from Van Aken. There's Doku, didn't quite reach him. Malik Fofana. Witsel winning the header. They'll need to clear their lines. Good chance there to Nico Williams. Meunier. Going to let it run there for Fofana. He can square it. Williams did well. Still not cleared. Castagna. Too much on it for Trossard. They're smart, Belgium. Can pick off Wales one more time here in the closing stages. Having to really gamble and push forward. Try and somehow give Belgium something to think about. They need a goal and quickly to Bellamy's side. Thomas. Corner here, this Broadhead, instead he changes his mind. Double up with Meunier. Laskin couldn't find Doku. Ampadu. Goes ball forward. Saw Thomas keeping it in play and running at Meunier. Exactly what to do. poked it into touch. Looking like being a very good evening for Belgium after the disappointment golden draw against North Macedonia. Spaniard kept his eye on the ball. Rodon. Reached Harris here. Broadhead in the middle. Harris. Ampadu joining in. This is James. Thomas. Wants to bend it in. Should be a corner. Make sure. George James has the third goal on his conscience. He who comfortably gave away the second penalty for Belgium. Ethan Moore comes on. Jada Silva. Still no international goal for Harris. Jada Silva, keeper more on for Mark Harris. That's a like-for-like change. Very good in the air. It's going to need to be a couple of times between now and the full-time whistle. Wilson with the corner. There is more. To the wrong player in Johnson. Be lacking a bit of belief now, Wales. Mood was very good to lead up to the game. They're ecstatic after the early goal from Rodon. They haven't been able to sustain it. Plenty of regrets, what if moments after those two penalties. Really innocuous moments as well. Not like someone was forced into trying to make a slight challenge to stop a certain goal. It was just balls being chipped into the area or aimlessly. Many have seen enough. Here's Doku. Defending Joe Rodon, being Wales' best player. Just the goal. Overall play has been excellent. Trossard. Witzel. Doku. Now Meunier. Trossard. Doku. Gave up on it. Belgium know that home game against Liechtenstein will be a formality. They'll still have to go to Kazakhstan. Only to close out victory here. Harry Wilson, Brennan Johnson, back with Wilson, looking forward. 3-6. Wilson played the ball. Toto turned into trouble. Keeper Moore. And now Broadhead! Game on! It's the Wrexham back to the studded. Moore and Broadhead causing problems off the bench and getting Wales back into the game. Trossard took a chance, Moore won it back and Broadhead did the rest. Trossard thought he was fouled. Moore, having regained possession, then teed up his colleague with club and country. And all of a sudden, Cardiff City Stadium believes again. The first goal in 2 years for his country, for Nathan Broadhead. serve a touch like that in Kazakhstan. Belgium still in charge as we approach added time. Doku, Castagna, Trossard, that makes sure that fault for Wales is second, but he scores Belgium's fourth. And now Rudy Garcia can surely begin to celebrate victory. Belgium have gone right up the other end and scored, having just conceded again. Doku heavily involved. Castagna making the run. Intelligent play from Van Aken, who got the shout. This time Trossard buried the chance. To Belgium in June, 4-2 tonight in Cardiff. Surely feel now the job is done. You have to feel for Broadhead. 7 added minutes, that would have felt like an eternity to Wales. Rather to Belgium, had it not been for that goal from Trossard. His previous goal came with Italy, this time last year. Still trying Wales. Williams, straight to Witsel. Doku, battling away. Wilson, Broadhead. Moore makes his way into the middle. This is Thomas. Thomas with the cross. It was towards keeper Moore. The service he needs. It's a great deliverer of the football from wide areas, Thomas. And has that been a foot lower, he's always going to win the aerial challenge. Question the wisdom. Bellamy sending him on so late in the day. Away by De Silva. All got up early but couldn't win the flick this time. Trossard. Doku's after it. Carlo couldn't get there. Doku. Is there a fifth on the way for Belgium? Doku! Carlo stuck out a leg. Twice to corner. Mango had to let Doku run after that. Fear of fouling him and getting a red card. In the end it came off Joe Rodon. Carlo had no involvement in that whatsoever. Was Doku looking for Fofana. The Belgians who are bragging. Game which had seen them disappointed in the past. Here in June 2015 by that solitary Gareth Bale strike, beaten by the Welsh a year later at Euro 2016 when, according to the man on the ball here, Thibaut Courtois, they had an easy route to the final. I'd say his biggest disappointment was the 2018 World Cup semi-final defeat to France, though. Had near misses in the past, Belgium at this stage. They're just happy to qualify for 2026 World Cup, United States, Canada and Mexico, and then they'll see what their chances are after that. Still 4 minutes. Without any time to negotiate. Thomas. Wales need to get it in the mixer, you sense. Rodon. To Moore's feet. Kenny was looking to combine with Broadhead. So much space now for Doku. Holding off Cabango. Van Gaal was in acres of room on the far side. They don't need to force it now though, Belgium. And a 2-goal cushion, they can just keep hold of the ball. Van Aken. Wales throw. Out by the pace with which Belgium got the ball forward after conceding that goal. To credit the visitors, it would have been easy for them to feel trepidation after panic once Broadhead scored, but they set about putting it right in the best possible way. Completely doused the Wales enthusiasm. Thomas in towards the head of Moore. Sense what the danger was. Ampadu. Da Silva. Then they look to Thomas. Thomas with the cross. Wilson headed it away from goal as opposed to towards the target. Bango keeping Doku shackled again. Broadhead between the lines. On it goes for Thomas. There was Witzel in the way. Da Silva, Johnson. Got to hurry here, Wales. Cabango. Brennan Johnson. Rodon. The urgency, the final minute of added time. Broadhead trying to provide some pace. Da Silva get it into the box. Sorba Thomas all out of time. Ampadu, it's more like it. Nico Williams, Wilson. Wilson's there again. Free kick right on the edge of the box. But even if they score, you sense they might not necessarily have time to equalise. Yard closer to goal, it would have been a penalty. It is Mekele. Committed the foul outside the penalty area. Favours Wilson with the left as opposed to Williams with the right. Wilson having won the free kick. Well, he has first dibs on being able to take it as well. For Thomas, was goal bound. The referee has seen enough. The night of regret for Wales. Belgium come to Cardiff and go away with maximum points. Job done for Rudy Garcia. They needed a pair of Kevin De Bruyne penalties, plus goals from Meunier and Trossard. The latter's strike really put paid to any Wales fight back after Broadhead and pulled them right back into the game. Belgium take charge of Group J. Fate remains in their own hands. For Wales, it might be a route to the US via the playoffs. What might have been for the Welsh. Belgium flexing their muscle, showing why they're a top 10 FIFA-ranked nation in world football. It ends here at Cardiff City Stadium. Wales 2, Belgium 4.